Hello everyone. So since the new year is right there and I just want to make like something piquant because while you are celebrating like it's either it's New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, so it should be something like interesting. So I just thought of I'll make this, and this I'm making ahead of time, so that day I'm just gonna enjoy and relax. So I'm not gonna take much of your time, and let's start our interesting recipe. And it is Moong Dal Khasta. We can make ahead of time, and that day just enjoy, enjoy and enjoy. So let's get to the recipe. For making Moong Dal Khasta, I have here moong dal, and this is salt, baking powder, clarified butter which is key, and this is all-purpose flour, warm water, estofeta, and these all are the spices I'm going to use with the dal. And it says fennel seeds, cumin seeds and coriander seeds. They all are like roughly crushed. Then dry mango powder, garam masala, Kashmiri chili powder, turmeric, ginger and green chili. So the first thing is I just soak this moong dal and then I grind it, and I already have this coarsely grinded moong dal, and I put chili, ginger and a little bit of crushed fennel seeds in it here, and I just coarsely grinded it. So because I have to soak it ahead of time, that's why I just grinded it. So for making khasta, first I'll start with making dough. So here is the all-purpose flour, and I'm going to add a little bit of salt here, and then baking powder so that they'll be like fluffy, and I'll mix it, and then I'm going to put this clarified butter in here, and then what I have to do is nicely mix this with flour. So after mixing that clarified butter, when you put the flour like this, it has to be like the fist should be made. That means it has sufficient ghee in it, like this. So I use like 2 to 3 tablespoons of clarified butter, and now I'll start making my dough. And the dough should be kind of tight, not the loose one, otherwise it will not be able to make khastas. So slowly I'll add water and make dough. Now the dough is ready, and I'm going to let it sit for 15 to 20 minutes. I'm going to cover this with a cloth, and in the meanwhile let's just fry the moong dal. So I already have here pan hot. I put 1 tablespoon of oil and a little bit of clarified butter in there. So first I'm gonna put the seasoning in there. So here I have cumin seeds, and then gold fennel seeds, crushed coriander, and then turmeric, and then I'm gonna say mango powder and garam masala. Stir it, and then I'm going to put this moong dal in here, and I'm going to fry this moong dal until it's moisture free. So it's gonna take probably like 30 minutes or so, and when it's like half done, at that point I'm going to add the salt and that garam masala and mango powder. So let's just keep frying. And now the dal has started getting moisture free, so at this point I'm going to add salt, and salt is like as per your taste. Put it and then taste it, and then garam masala and all this mango powder, and mix it, and then I'll just keep like frying, stirring in the meanwhile until it's like totally moisture free. I can use it like in between also, but then this khasta is not gonna have the shelf life. And if it's like 100% moisture free, then I can keep it like for 20 days. This one, so I'm just keep frying this. So now all the moisture is gone. The key is the less water you will put during grinding, the less time it's gonna take. And now this toasted smell has started coming, and this is just ready for the khasta. So I'll just turn off the heat and I'm going to transfer it to a plate, and I'll wait until it's like a little bit cool down, and then I'll start making. So while the dal is cooling down, let's make the balls here. So you see, it's been almost 25 minutes, and I'm going to nicely roll, make it smooth. So I took like 1.5 cup of all-purpose flour, and these are like lemon size balls. You can, if you want smaller, you can make smaller. So in like 1.5 cup, I have here like I'm gonna make kind of 6 of them, and I took like 1 cup of, no, 3/4 cup of dal, and I had a lot of filling, but right now I'm just making this, and then rest of the dal probably I'll make some other day. So let's just nicely do this. So make sure you make it smooth like this, because once they get cracked in the oil, it's gonna be a trouble. It's gonna spoil the oil like this. So this dal mixture is cooled down, and I made these balls. So what I have to do is just make them like with the hands. I'm not going to use the rolling pin, because that's when sometimes it get messed up, and like this, which can like easily go, but I need like enough of this mixture like this, and maybe a little more like this, and then slowly like this. So make sure it's properly closed like this, right? And just like this, and I'm just gonna use my hands, so little bit pressing from my hands. And I think that should be good. So that's how I'm going to make all of them, and then we'll start frying. So oil is already hot, and I'm going to keep the flame on like medium low kind of, and I'll adjust. So see, the oil is perfectly hot. So I'm just being like, you have to be careful. So that's why one comes up, and then I'm gonna put the next one. Started coming, so then I'm going to put this new one, and 3 at a time. So I'll just fry them like golden brown, and a little bit increase the flame, because they have to be cooked properly, like up to inside. So slowly on medium flame. now these khastas are golden brown, and I'm going to take them out and just transfer them to this paper towel so that the excess oil it can soak. I'll be frying rest of them. So they are done nicely golden brown, and now I am going to do the plating. So let me show you what I am going to use for plating. So for plating I'm gonna use green chutney and this sweet chutney and these nylon saves. For the chutneys recipes, probably in the next video I'm gonna post the recipe for these two chutneys, and they are pretty unique, so make sure you just follow the next video as well. So here is my Moong Dal Khasta, and my mouth is watering. Like, I love these kind of piquant dishes, and let's see how it came up, and then I'll share you. So do I need a spoon? No, I just like it eating like this. So good. Excuse me. Cooked perfectly until inside, and I can taste the fennel seeds, cumin seeds, everything. And then this chutneys. Perfect. So I just, for plating, I just use like sweet chutney, green chutney and nylon saves and a little bit of yogurt. But you can just, whatever you like, you can plate it with that. You can use diced onions, cilantro leaves, and then a little bit of cumin powder, roasted cumin powder, anything, whatever you like best goes with this. Guys, for New Year, try this recipe ahead of time, and it's time to say goodbye to you and for like 2020. So wish you all a happy and prosperous new year, and be safe and healthy, and stay tuned with my next videos. And thank you all for supporting my channel, and just keep supporting. I'll see you next week.